What is good, my family? Go ahead and throw those A's in the chat. If you can hear your boy speak, let me see those A's in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, man. We are here yet again. Let's go ahead and pull up the image and see what we're looking at, right? What is good? Hey, oh yeah. What's up, John? What's up, John? Steve, good to see you. Rosy Gray Glasses, Teaser. Buzz Margin Call, what's up, baby? Rocka, Off Grid Gorilla, good to see you, my brother. Oh, man. Guys, what is good? Let's turn up some tunes up in here, man. Oh, man, yes. Guys, look at FNGR, dropped at 386, and then it completely reversed from there, right? Touch 434. What, man, what indecision in the markets there. Silly, silly times here. All right, so is STAL getting, were we talking about this shorter term time frame pullback? Yes, we were. Now let's see how far that's gone down, right? Okay, good. So it's still working within our bounds. We were able to identify this potential downside early last night, right? We knew that it was coming. So it is happening. What is up? Mr. BM Pro, what's up? Berenson, how you doing? Kitties Never Die. Damon, hey, gal. Cyber Sultan, what's good? Yardeline, how you doing? Rocco, what's up, baby? Powder Slave, hey. Oh, man. US1, how you doing? Hillbilly Stocks, how you doing? What you choosing there, man? What you choosing? Teaser, good to see you too, man. You know what? Actually, yesterday, we didn't even get to take a look at it. Let's see what's up with it right now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull up the shorter time frame, of course. Let me see what it's looking like in the 4 hour. And then this thing, let me just hide it. There we go. Whoa, interesting little pop there. Hey, I'm noticing, whoa, yeah, I'm noticing something cool here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna do something right here, right? I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. And I'm gonna keep the indicators in. But yeah, there's something curious happening here, right? So if we're looking at the moving averages, something of key importance is happening right now. Yeah, we're in the process of converting this SMA 50 into support on the 4 hour time frame. That is kind of a big deal, as it would suggest. Yeah, as it would suggest a complete support conversion here. Okay, I am afraid of a little something too, though. Hold on. I want to know that I am okay. So 4 hour time frame, hidden bullish divergence. Let's see. Okay, the 8 hour time frame has the SMA 50, and so does the 12. The daily is currently trying to get it. Oh man, yeah, this one's a little tough. Hold on just a sec. Are we actually seeing this, or is it just figment of our imagination? This here. It may be like this. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, let's see like that. And then maybe something like this. So if that's the case, then we're currently building a bull pennant. Volume has been non-existent for a while. It is declining volume right now, but that would be normal for a pennant. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back from the 30-minute time frame and see what's really good here. Okay, 30-minute time frame is it's actually a little bit of consolidation here. But then again, that's literally what it's been doing, right? Let's see the bi-hourly time frame. Stochastic momentum to the upside. it's expanding a little bit here. Okay, so I mean, at least there's some type of life happening, right? So, yeah, very small upsides here, and that's usually indicative of some sideways trading. So I'm wondering if it's actually, is there some type of news coming on this? Jack Wolf, I will never tell you to buy AMC, my brother. I shall never tell you. Garbini, what is good? Rosy Gray Glasses, what is good today? Yeah, you know what? I kind of felt that last night. I felt that the... Aiden, what's up, buddy? Tony Sanchez, how you doing, man? Oh, you did, buddy? Let me bring up my ex. Hold on. Just a sec, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up too. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess I do see the pennant. The thing is that, yeah, we are very, very, very low in volume right now, and there's still outbound cash happening during this, right? So I'm wondering if there is some type of I don't know if it's at a quiet period. It probably needs some type of a catalyst of sorts. It's not showing signs of capitulation, so that's okay. At least that. Right, so yeah, as long as I am kind of dead in the water here, there's no read for me. Oh, dude, nice. Buzz. Thanks, dude. Is that really let me see. Yeah, so today wouldn't be the greatest time to trade, right? And that's going to be because because of this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what Buzz Margin Call just put for us. So make sure to give him some love. Make sure to give him a follow. He just shared the screen that you just see to the right of your screen. And that shows that the FOMC meeting, it's actually 2 p.m. That's going to be what, brother? That's 2 p.m. Eastern time, right? And that's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific. Aiden. Yeah, so that they're going to create a little bit of they're going to be creating a little bit of volatility in the markets. And to tell you the truth, it could be some... Let's go see it, though. I want to see what the SPY is doing. Yeah, major pullback. Damn. I was talking to somebody about this just last night. I was saying, there could be a pullback now. Something someone said reminded me of it, but it's here, though. It's happening. Hey, Double X, how you doing, brother? Hope the fam and the little man are real good. Yep. Let's look at stall, my brother. So that was the I put out that video last night talking about the very pullback that we're getting right now, right? The pullback was actually in the range of 0080 to 0070 before we can continue to the upside. So we're moving according to plan right now, and everything is looking pretty good. So still still in accumulation here. I do believe that we're going to come across this short-term pullback, just like I said yesterday, right? What is that? That's curious. Oh. All right, so I accidentally found out something. So if you're looking at your tabs up here, right? For those of you who have TradingView, I just found out this real quick. I don't know if you know this, but you just double click your tab and it duplicates that same tab. Oh my goodness. That's an awesome shortcut. That's going to save me all kinds of silly time here. All right. So yeah, Buzz, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, my dude. As very likely, man, trading FOMC days at all, it's just always right. So anyway, but yeah, let's look at the SPY right now real quick. So the hourly time frame SPY did close inside of the mid band. So this, I mean, it did come back to one of our take profits from yesterday, which was 452.75, bounced right off of that, and now it's continuing an upside. Now, I'm not sure if this upside will be able to completely hold here, seeing what could be happening over the markets, right? So yeah, the EMA 21 hourly time frame is currently serving as the resistance. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to just see how this behaves, team. But me personally, I mean, not only am I just transferring my my assets out of my brokers so that I can go ahead and start trading on Dad's Trader, but I really wouldn't trade these days either. Let's see. Yeah, big move up on Tesla. What happened? News? Let's see. 13 minutes ago, Tesla is set to expand across India. Damn, $2 billion factory. Elon Musk is expected to visit. Nice, dude. Awesome news. It is currently up almost 3 points on the day. Looking killer. So, Double X saying, thanks, bro. Watched the video you put out, but was being distracted. Some guys got all the luck. Oh, okay, gotcha, my dude. No problem, man. You got me. I can always just explain what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. This is Tesla is looking really strong. Wow. But while the broader markets maybe, I mean, Tesla tends to do its own thing sometimes. I'm not gonna take that away from it. So that's we would just have to proceed with caution. It's just, man, I hate it that I can't follow something to, like there's no index to following Tesla's nonsense. So yeah, team, if you are trading this, I guess we can see the hourly time frame Tesla to see where it is against the let me see. Let me pull up the linear regression here. Okay. All right. So it looks like it's going to come up to some type of resistance soon enough. Hourly time frame resistance could be located right at about 244.63, and that 244.63 could be the reason why the asset will continue to the upside or pull back from there. To tell you the truth, it doesn't look like to tell you the truth, it looks pretty strong. Like, I think it may not actually stop there. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there is all of this here as resistance. I get it. I see it too. Yeah, just keep an eye on that, team. It feels a bit hot. A bit hot. Off-grid Gorilla saying fingers sitting on the SPY. Wait, I'm sorry. Fingers sitting on the SPY call or put button based on Nvidia's earnings report. Right. So what time is Nvidia releasing their earnings? Do we actually know? Let's see. Yeah, do we actually know what time Nvidia is going to be releasing their earnings? Because this is damn selling off. Another day, another dollar. AB It's gonna, oh, Cha-Cha, it's gonna be after hours? Man. I mean, just look at what's happening here, though. This thing is capitulating like crazy. So, actually, I need to see what the heck is going on there for real. Oh my goodness, dude. Actually, from the looks of it on a daily time frame, it almost just looks like a regular pullback. And it looks like it's about to find support. On at least on the daily time frame RSI, it kind of looks like it right here. So let me pull this down to the 12-hour and see how close it is to a support. Oh man, it's actually capitulating there. Let's see the buy daily. Yeah, dude, I think it's up to the daily time frame here to kind of catch that. And let me pair that with some moving averages to see if there is something in line with it, right? That's going to be the 7-day exponential moving average on the daily. It's a little weak, but let me see the buy daily. And yeah, no, if anything, I think I would just add the SMA 10 as well. Yeah, man, I think we could correlate the daily time frame with the RSI looking for the support here. I think we could correlate it. I mean, dare I say 487.98. Hold on. 486.80. That would be better. Hold on. And then the wick invalidation zone right below. So that would be the wick low of this candle here. What is it? That was 483.30, and this one is, yeah, so it will be 482. I would say just like that ish. And that is, it's kind of an invalidation zone, man. And it, you know, Nvidia is suggesting to come down there. We shall see, though. Damn, it's going. Wow. Yeah, I'm wondering if it wants to come back down to this area here and validate this. That's really low, though. That's incredibly low. Yeah, it's hard to tell where it's going to go right now, team, but there is a small gap here on the 4-hour time frame that could actually help it bounce. 494. Yeah, 494.68 is a small gap here that, man, I don't know, that's a lot of momentum towards the downside, though. Wow, this thing is capitulating. Damn. That would have been the put play right there. Yeah, Green Mountain, I think that's a really smart thing to do. Oh my goodness, man. This thing for real it's already dropped 10 points. Oh my goodness. I mean, it has done this before-ish, right? Damn. Okay, yeah, like I said, team, I'm not sure if these supports are going to be able to work here because of how fast it's coming down. But damn, just in case, this could serve here. Wow, look at that. This thing is like, you don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. That is, I mean, that is straight bear, just bear volume here. Oh, dude, I bet Nvidia is so freaking big it would bring it down. Is it Nvidia that's kind of leading that, though? Is there anything? I mean, Microsoft, dude. Microsoft is eating crap over there, too. Damn, Tesla feeling it. Yeah, man. I mean, Microsoft is also super bearish. Yeah, okay, so the NVIDIA hourly time frame LRC is 490.54. If we were looking at, let's see, 49, damn, it's still suggesting lower than that? Wow. Yikes. Okay. Damn. Okay, so the SPY is getting this weakness in the market now for sure. Now it's going to have an opportunity to close this. Yeah, it's going to have an opportunity to close this thing. And what I mean by that is actually I have no idea if it'll reject here at all, but for sure we're looking at the hourly time frame conversion of the EMA 21 into a resistance. So if that resistance actually plays out, we may actually get to see the SPY close beneath the linear regression band and it continue to the downside here. But yesterday with impressive highs, man. Yesterday, super impressive highs. Oh boy. Okay, so right. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just so taken by this, right? So far, the 4-hour time frame EMA 21 is serving as its support for now, right? And nice. Check this out. Ticker symbol STAL, getting the bounce we were looking for from the loading zone. It's back up to 2 zeros and 8.5. Looking pretty good. Yeah, FNGR moving on up as well. $4.19. It's curious. Yesterday I was talking about the inverse correlation between SPY and FNGR all over again. So it is curious that we are getting downside on the SPY and FNGR is starting to get its upside too. That's a very dangerous thing, considering that we are, at least for the SPY, I don't see this as a bearish shift. I just see this as just its natural ebb and flow. Oh yeah, no, Powder Slave, I wouldn't think so. This is, yeah, on a daily time frame, this the top side of the gap at 70 or whatever this is at 2 zeros and 7-0, that would highly likely not fill it. It would really just bounce from it. That's a critical support. Tom R, good to see you here. So existing home sales came out lower than expected 20 minutes ago. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's super curious, man. Let me see where COSM is at. Damn, it's correcting entirely. Okay, let me go to the other chart here, team, just a sec. And I would like to even see CLNV and all that good stuff. So 44. Oh, it's trying to validate that channel for sure. Is AZ getting a little bit of a pump? Oh, man, AZ is at an invalidation zone. Look at that. Damn. ASRE getting a blast. That thing just went all the way up to 38.49. My goodness. What was my target for today? Was it this? Hold on, I forgot where I said it was going to go. I just released the video. Oh, right, I talked about a potential 44, right? Oh, dude. Look at that, man. Getting the top side. This was the very chance that we were talking about. The top side of the Gaussian bands on the 3-day. Got that resistance now. Whoop, man. And we were also mentioning just yesterday that the early indications of stochastic momentum are already pointed towards the upside. Look at that. And also 1 day and 6 hours to close this 5-day candle. But this is absolutely powerful, team. I've been signaling it for days. I hope you caught it. But sitting at 36.50 right now, that's feeling real good. Damn it. Come on. Just a sec, team. Let's go check what the positions are looking like. Ooh, yeah. Do it, do it. Damn, all right. Damn, my smallest position is up 60%. Jesus. Let's go. My goodness. All right, let me see the bigger position. I can't wait to get out of this, man. Upgrade Gorilla, you have so much already. The spy is falling. You know, that's curious because there's also weakness in BTC. Oh, man, thank goodness. I love to see this. Oh, man, finally. Let me see. Oh, Lord, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, team. Just want to make sure that I'm looking all goody. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get a continuation to the upside. That's a increasing volume here. Yeah, yesterday's trading volume was 138,000. The day before that was 213, and before that was 191. Today is already 200. So yeah, there is volatility is entering the markets here. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, you guys. Hey, what's up? What's up, people? Thank you for coming on by. Nice. Off-Grid Gorilla's prints on the SOXS. That is actually, yeah, you're playing inverse to the semiconductors right now, man. That's good. As that is pertinent. We are getting some weakness on the markets right now. Good opportunities to gain some critical entries, though. Like, for example, this right here. Ticker symbol coin. I do, if it continues to the downside, I expect it to touch maybe 100. Well, actually, maybe even the SMA 50 at $100.48. I am very bullish. This asset, Coinbase. Yeah, so this could be, if there is a short-term pullback, it would be because the DXY broke beneath the daily SMA 200. That's a credit, man. That is awesome. First of all, yeah. Oh man, the Dixie breaking down the daily SMA 200 alone could actually tell us that we are set to continue to the upside in the broader market spectrum. So I would be very careful over what's happening currently. Okay, sorry, Berenson, I know you're asking me for that ticker, man. Let's go ahead and look at it. I know it's been a couple days since I've seen it. Let's see. Okay, man. So it is recovering. Let me pull up the daily time frame. I want to catch and get rid of the moving averages too. Right. So it's almost break even on the day. Minus 0.02%. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a little messy here. So let me get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of this here too, and this. Yeah, we need to check some new targets on this thing. But yeah, I remember PCSA. Just I didn't mean to hold this at all, team. If you remember correctly, it was a very short-term play that I put together for this. Yeah. It was, yeah, it literally was this. So let's see what it's doing now, though. Yeah, so I feel like this may, let me see momentum. Jesus, hold on. It's about to face a resistance on the hourly. Oh man, I hope that's not the case. It feels like it's gonna catch a little bit of resistance right now. Hold on. Okay, fly it safe, Aiden. Hit me up. Make sure to let me know you're doing okay. Yeah, it feels like the bi-hourly time frame is also coming up to a resistance right now. I wouldn't trust this upside. Damn, there we go. I would really not trust this upside at all. Let me find a support actually on the shorter time frame. Or actually the larger time frame. I want to know where it's going to. Whoa, yeah, damn. I want to find the RSI signal above the SMA 14. So let me go to the daily time frame and see if we can catch it there. Okay, yeah, it's probably that. Let me see the 12-hour. Yeah, daily time frame, also the bi-daily. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to lay within the daily or the bi-daily, and it could be consistent to these targets down here, 39.50 to 38.48. That could be a potential bounce zone for the asset. We have to see how, yeah, it has to try to hold around here. The thing is that if it starts breaking below this bar low, which is that, yeah, 38.05. Yeah, breaking below this 38.05 here, that would actually introduce some further downside. So we cannot have it start breaking below that bar. Okay, so the thing is here is that yeah, the thing here is that we have 5 hours and 24 minutes to close this bi-daily candle, and that would be a massive bearish engulfing. So this type of bearish engulfing, the size of this, if it prints this way, that is indicating here like that we would, you know, start looking at these targets too into 36.94 as well, and probably lower. So I would be very careful how we proceed from here. What's up, Bob? Good to see you. Yeah, the DXY is cruising, man. Daniel Gonzalez, what's up? What is goody? What you trading? What you doing? Yeah, oh my goodness. Well, today is FOMC minutes, so we really shouldn't be. The Fed speaks today. You're trading AMD? What the heck did that look like? Let's see. Oh, Nvidia getting that recovery towards the upside. Yeah, housing numbers came out too. Apparently the new home sales came out low. You had a couple smooth trades? Nice. Man, right now that, yeah, this is, I guess there could be a recovery play in 22 minutes. if Nvidia closes above, what is it? Yeah, I mean, it's literally hovering around that target. So if it closes above 495.20, if it closes above 495.20, that's a bull play. Closing beneath 495.20 would be a bear play, and that would introduce further downside. But that's, I would understand why. In fact, it almost feels like price action would just come back up to validate the SMA 50 or the EMA 55. So this could very well be a short play. The bulls are really thinking that they can take it there. Like that's not the ground. That's not the floor. And I can see why they think it's the floor. It's this regression here is playing kind of nicely. That does not look so hot. And I do see this regression here as a temporary support. So just about 20 minutes left, team. Keep an eye on that. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even be saying that, team. We shouldn't be trading the markets today, team. Just be careful. So Off-Grid Gorilla took SOXS. That's literally the betting against semiconductors. 30% profits, 45 minutes trade. Congratulations, my brother. Yeah, I'm looking at a potential drop, and I was gonna look at AMD too, but Nvidia tells the story here as well, man. It's looking really weak. 2 p.m. The Fed will speak at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. So, you know, trading the markets when the Fed's going to speak, there's just a lot of indecision and a lot of volatility. Right? So, and we usually as day traders, you want to steer clear of that. As the SPY is still showing massive weakness here. I literally spoke to somebody yesterday about this, and I said that there was a lot of weakness in the market now. It usually happens right when everybody's way too bullish. You know, right when everybody's too bullish, too greedy, that's exactly when the markets like start to reverse. And it's funny because that is played in psychology. Smart money does that. They know when you get too bullish, and then they clip it. ABVC. That is awesome. Getting those puts yesterday. Let me see. Is it here? It's a biopharma. Oh yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm still bullish the markets. It's just that, you know, I mean, this. I mean, yesterday we were at 455, right, and we're at 452 right now. That's you're losing your ass. I'm sorry if you're playing the markets right now. That's quite a dip, though. You know what I mean? So you have to be real careful. That's not. This is. It gets dangerous at these points, right? So losing this kind of percentage here, this introduces full-on reversals. But like, you know, I still am bullish the markets. I feel like this is just testing range highs, previous range highs, right up in here at about the 451.76 before a continuation. But know for a fact that this has been the longest standing rally that the SPY has ever had historically. So this is there's no way of truly knowing, right? Because we're in no man's land. So yeah, let me take a look at that ticker for you. ABVC, right? I'm sorry, they just got a patent? A patent. Yeah, brother. The target. I think it's like, it's in the video that I put up last night, dude. It's like, I think it was like 1 cent to 120 or something like that. So what kind of patent was it though? Let's see. Rises 11% after U.S. patent for ADHD treatment. Nice. And now, how is this? Do you think that it would be a patent that would completely reverse the price? Like, is it a patent to really take this to the next level, or is it just something that they've? And that has to be your non-biased, non-holding shares to the asset answer. Right? It has to be very clear-minded. Hey Scott, good morning to you. But let me take a look at momentum at least. So 30-minute immediate short-term time frame. That's very, very close to finding. It may continue to the upside. Garbini, it's because of your bias that you're asking? Okay. See, this is in the gravitational zone on the 30 minutes, so it may recover here, but let me see the other time frames. The hourly time frame is in the gravitational zone too, suggesting a downside. Okay, so damn. This is all being answered right now. It needs to be answered by the shorter time frames. Dude, 5 minute feels a little bear flaggy. That feels like a bear flag. Yeah. Oh man. I think there could be a continuation to the downside here to test 178 to maybe about 179, right? So there is one more potential here for a support. I'm not sure how strong that is though, because these are 5 minute. This is a 5 minute time frame. Actually, I'm not even going to draw it. I think it would be. Oh man. Yeah, I think it wants to test down here at 178 to 179. If I'm going to be very, very clear here, and that would be a critical test, right? Because that's the invalidation zone. So if it starts to break down 5 minute candles beneath the 178, you would essentially start getting introduced here to 174, and then even potentially down to 171. Now, while it still feels like it's just a short-term downside, I would be careful with shifting down like that. Right? So, yeah, I would just be very careful. Now, oh, goodness gracious. It looks like it almost looked like a shooting star there. 195, and this thing closed at 195 as well. Okay, let me see the buy hourly. And the buy hourly is sitting in the gravitational zone here, and it's crossing beneath the SMA 14. That feels bearish, bro. This thing is definitely feeling like it wants to come back and it's distributing right now. I feel like it's gonna distribute whatever it gained all the way up here. That 225 grab, damn. And I don't see this as a full-on reversal. I think I see this just as it could be just a short-term downside. Man. I mean, it feels, I can't really tell with this one, man. Damn. And I usually don't like it when that kind of thing happens, right? Because I see that there was a breakout out of a pennant. So like, for example, like here, it feels like the short-term play is over. and I will show you how. So this was the pennant breakout, right? So there are, I think it played out the top side target here, this one. So we apply this to the breakout candle, which was this one here. That was suggesting a top side of 215. Price action came up to 220 to 225. So that's pretty damn fair. And it was a huge bull flag, right? So yeah, this feels like it wants to come back down to I don't know what it wants to do. So, but if I were to put a guess though, I think it may have to do something with a new chop box, right? So something like this. I'm not sure if it'll catch it though, right? It could be something like this, right? I know that we're talking about a support here at 178 to 179, but if there is a potential, then this thing may actually want to kind of consolidate here. And if it does consolidate there, that would be a great thing, right? Because then it could really solidify a bottom. Yeah, so I'm feeling temporary bearish on this team. I would be very careful. Hold on. Hold on. Just gotta share something. Did it come down already? Was it at 185 or was it at 183 this whole time? So Garbini, I would be really careful with this one, dude. Okay, let's see. How it was determined? It was determined by the range low average, right? So taking into consideration this new candle that printed came down to capitulate right down at this area of the last 3-hour candle, the one that we closed literally 52 minutes ago, right? So 52 minutes ago, this came back and touched the bottom side of 160, right? So then I looked back to see if there were other 160 candles touching, and there were a few. So that's how I noted the bottom side of that as an area, right? And of course, the top side of that candle, which I could actually adjust ever so slightly. So that is generally how I determine where the ranges are. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Off-Grid Gorilla, is it actually trying it? I got you, Bob, no problem. Oh, that's so good to hear, my brother. Let's see, it's fighting the 50. I want to take a look at it now. Oh, man, no way. That means that our thesis is going to come absolutely true. Oh, man, it really is knocking at the door of that 50. I know there's a lot of support down there at 50 cents. is going on here? Okay, you guys, so yeah, man, I feel like this is going to catch a resistance. We were talking about this just last week, right? So if it is playing according to what we're talking about, this is breaking below the resistance or the regression here and converting the regression into a resistance. This is pretty much what we were talking about, right? To get that resistance and then start that downside process. So I do think GTII has a good shot at, well, I mean, 49.54. I guess now we know that it's 50, right? So that's now we can adjust that support bottom. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm thinking this could be okay. I think if it does get down there to the 45-cent level, man, there could be actually a rally to the upside. Breaking down Bitcoin, dude, that's gonna be like a 20-minute talk. What do you feel like you want to know? I actually can't do a full-on thread right now. At least not live. Okay, so 5 minutes. Here goes, team. 5 minutes. Four minutes and 52 seconds left for the SPY to close beneath 452.78. If ever there's going to be any type of opportunity, it would be there. But again, team, I would not trade today. Off-grid Gorilla, that is awesome. This is going to be curious here, team. I think the SPY is getting ready for a downside here. And I guess that would be, this is also really tricky here. Yeah, I would actually just observe the SPY, if anything. Origin is because of the Fed. They're talking today. That's the Fed minutes. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, it's getting close. Guys, and now please remember that if it does pull back here, if it does pull back, I think that it can pull back to probably just a little bit above 451.76. I know I have 451.74. I'm sorry. It could probably pull back to around 451.99 to the current low of the current bar. 2 minutes 52 seconds left. But there's a lot of indecision in the market, team. Be very careful. What I think here is that if it plays out the way it should play out, this would close beneath the zone that we're speaking of, right? At about 452.78. Below it. It'll close below it, but the price action here wouldn't continue to the downside right away. It does sometimes, but it wouldn't do it like right away. I think that it would actually come back up and start to validate the newer resistance at around 452.89. But this is going to shift the moment that this candle closes in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. This may shift slightly to the downside. So the targets are a little unclear at the moment. The important thing is that you do close beneath the regression. Okay. Here it goes. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Let's see what it does. And these things, team, I personally would start charting it like this, right? I wouldn't play it, but I chart it like this so that I can catch the behavior during Fed days. And then I have data for later. Lauren, you're no, dude. I do not think so. I do not think he's ready for a pivot. They stated that they're going to continue higher for longer. That does not mean reversal. That does not mean pivot. I completely disagree. But if they do, that would be the start of a bull market for sure, dude. We haven't had a rate cut in forever. But I wonder. Dude, a pause would. A pivot would be beyond the all-time highs. No, I get it, but I'm just being a freaking realist over here, man. I do not think that they're ready to reverse. I don't think that they're ready for a pivot just yet. Not with the talk they had the last time. They were still protective. Nice. Closure happened beneath the regression band here, team. So now, of course, we can get a little bit of an upside here. So now it looks like the resistance of 452.75-ish, right? Ish. And that would be that potential entry, right? But again, I wouldn't play this with live cash. This is to catch behavior, to see if it actually plays the play before the Fed, right? So observing the markets would be better. So top side so far is 452.71. We were talking about a potential 452.75. 74. My goodness. And then remember that you still have the the EMA 21 right up here at 452.97. So in case you need a wick up there, that would do it too. Off-grid Gorilla saying zero chance of pivot in 2023, in my opinion. There's the 452.75. It just caught 77. It's just that. I mean, I would love to hear that, man. I would love to hear that they would just completely, if they cut the rate. Oh my goodness, dude. We would rally to the moon, man. It would start a whole new bull cycle. There we go, team. So it looks like it's behaving according to the plan, right? So we were talking about, and I'm really talking about like simulating the trade here, not actual trading. So if you're actually in it, kick your butt. All right. No, cryptic. No. To each, all of us we're entitled to our own opinion, right? So, but just remember, right, that it's just, man, is everybody's getting, dude, I'm telling you, yesterday I talked to somebody and they said, you know what, I'm really looking at this, looking at that in the markets. And I'm like, dude, the reason, okay, so whatever that was said, right, I said, listen, you just telling me that already makes me feel that the SPY is going to pull back big time tomorrow, because the moment anyone feels what you just said is the moment we're going to reverse in the markets, and then we're going to capitulate hard. So it was true, right? So So I would just be very careful with what we say, right? Because people would be essentially looking at us. It would be essentially all of us looking, right? And then, I'm sorry, it would be a retail trader looking at us and then potentially taking action upon something that we shouldn't be, especially in a time where we shouldn't be trading. So I would just take it as a personal opinion, right? So make sure to state that too, team, when you're talking about things like that. It's not to kill anyone's opinion at all. It's just to make sure that we can be okay. So Off-Grid Gorilla saying if they do any pivot before mid next year, it is 100% political and not sound fiscal decision in my own. Yeah, I would. I don't see any reason for them to. It's that we're still kind of. Have you noticed that there's a consolidation? It's up and down. The jobs reports, they're not actually like what they want it to be. It's sometimes they want it, sometimes what they want, sometimes not, sometimes what they want, sometimes not. Right, so that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. That's the final, I guess, piece to the puzzle. Right, so that final little thing there would be to fix jobs indefinitely, or at least to the next, whenever the hell they decide to screw us again. December 12th and 13th are the next important dates. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, people were betting that they would, that we would see. I think I don't know if I saw the ratings. Hold on, let me look on the ratings here. Let's see. I know there's a way for us to tell. E5, that's probably something I could do, like an individual video for BTC. Right now, BTC is following this too. We are getting weakness in the broader markets. And that alone, that's telling me something too, right? We've been incredibly bullish leading up to every single Fed decision. So now today we're about to lead up to that, and we're getting weakness. I'm not sure if it'll pivot soon, meaning that we would find a V-shaped recovery, but that's not seeming likely right now. I feel like the SPY has more downside. And I do think that we could face this to maybe 451.70 in that area there. So the Fed minutes today are just to show what was said back in early November. It doesn't change much. Man, that guy is full of surprises. That's right. You're 100% right, Bob. But you never know with that guy, man. And I could even myself. I'm gonna go ahead and please remind you that I could be entirely wrong, right? I could be entirely just gone. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay, team? And we have to try to observe the markets when things like this happen. But yeah, E5, I'm thinking that could be a possibility for sure, man. Bob, I appreciate you, dude. Right? Yeah, that could be possible. Okay, yeah, check it out, team. So without actually trading the markets, we were able to determine the entry and able to determine a downside from there. Okay, so that played out pretty nice. And it's still suggesting a downside here, right? So we were talking about a 471.73, but also it could be down to the prior bar low, which is around 451.98. That's very curious, dude. Is there a gap on the SPY as well? That's okay. If it is all the way down there, I don't think so, but let me see the SQQQ. Let me see. I like how it's tied to the SMA 10. Actually, it would be probably the SMA 7. I'm sorry, EMA 7. But guys, did anyone actually trade what I just spoke of on the SPY, or were you just observing and collecting data? Damn, I don't know, dude. Maybe the collapsing of real estate is needed. That's a good point, though, dude. That is a good point. Dude, these guys just get out of control, man. They get out of control, giving all these all this money, and you remember back in remember back in 2008, or I'm sorry, literally 2001, or actually, to be fair, it was like 2003 to like 2006 or 7. They were literally giving away money to whoever had a freaking heartbeat, you know? Bashko, what's up? Good to see you here. So, man, so I don't know if they're actually trying to get this, these guys to cool off a bit, right? Like, hey, you need to relax. That's right. So for the SQQQ real quick, it's kind of it is a bit far. It's not undoable though. I feel like there is a chance at it, but also know that we're breaking down beneath the linear regression band, and there could be a resistance around here at 1639. Agreed, Bob. I mean, I'm not complaining at all because the value of my house is like up by 400%, and I didn't mean to do that I didn't know that I bought the dip like that crazy. Yeah, you know what, Lauren? It could be more like a collapse and not a relax. That's funny. Dude. Just kind of relax, right? We're not going to exactly... we're going to make it more of a collapse instead of a relax. Like, I mean, dude, they did have years to relax, right? So... I mean, if these macroeconomists that I know, they it's just my mentor. He's really man. The guy has exposure in the markets to around 28 years. He's a millionaire out of trading, completely discretion, no systems, right? So he taught me my discretion, and he was talking about that. He was just a couple days ago, and he mentioned what I just mentioned to you. He goes, we probably should let it collapse. He goes, this would be the better thing. And dude, I have to tell you, he called the pandemic, right? Like the virus, 2 years before it happened. And I remember, dude, because he was telling me, he's like, dude, you should try to get into the market soon. You should try to get into the market soon before this. He goes, it's gonna, we're gonna be set to a huge correction. This is we've been on a rally for too long. This is gonna blow off top soon. So he goes, you probably have another year or two to trade, so you can learn and do your thing. And I said, wow, you really think so? He goes, oh yeah, man. He goes, I just noticed that. I noticed that he mentioned China. He mentioned I don't know how many other continents creating these like secret meetings years ago, and he goes, that never happens. See, these types of things that they're doing. He goes, also look at the 10-year note. He goes, it's increasing. We're getting closer and closer to that 2%. He goes, as soon as it breaks 2%, it's over. We're going to go up to freaking 5% or more. He goes, the markets are going to collapse soon. And he was telling me years, dude, before it happened. And I'm like, dude, you are a bear. And he said, no, man. He goes, no, I've just been through a lot of corrections and this is what happens. This is how it happens. And he goes, so if you learn how to trade, you can come with me and we'll short the world. Oh, man. And I was like, yeah, whatever, bro. And I continued writing music, right? So I never learned. Yeah, but he's really observant. They did, Lauren? The bull virus? Yeah, they got the bulls all sick for sure. So, yeah, man, he told me like that, just straight up, very, very relaxed. He said, I'm pulling out all my investments, man. I don't know when it's going to happen. But it feels like it can happen now. And then 2 years later, he goes, what did I tell you? And it's just everything collapsing, man. I remember the red candle in late November of 2021, the freaking daily candle coming in for BTC. That was the most exaggerating downside I had ever seen. It's like somebody it's like somebody turned the faucet off. It was that quick. And then my buddy next to me, he goes, dude, I think this is the big one, bro. He's like, crypto winter about to come in. I'm like, no way. Are we really about to capitulate like that? He goes, it feels terrible. Gold over 2,000. Nice. But yeah, guys. And that's what he mentioned to me. He said it just like that. He goes, we should probably let real estate collapse. He's like, these guys just get too out of control with the way they do their business. He goes, they're just gonna find another way the next year, and another way again in the next cycle, and it's always gonna continue, right? Before we have to correct them. Citigroup layoffs, dude, that's good. I think they could have been responsible for the layoffs. I'm sorry, for the jobs. When did today, right? No. When did jobs come out? Like last week. Oh, nice, dude. That's dope, Lauren. Actually, somebody left me a comment a few weeks ago, telling me that, hey, Arca, I came on your one of your live streams last year, and he said, and I asked you if you can give me a broader outlook for gold. And he said, let's just say that you were dead on. He goes, how did you know that was going to happen? I'm like, I didn't know anything was going to happen, dude. I just told you what the chart said. I have no idea. He goes, what fundamentals were you following? And I said, a freaking monthly RSI. And he couldn't believe it, man. He couldn't believe. I told him, dude, there's no way I could tell you how I don't know the fundamental. It's just I read to you just whatever the chart was saying. And he said, can you do it again? So I gave him a private message, right? This was last month. Not sure what I said though, and not sure who it was. So you're ringing the bell is actually talking about a potential cooling off of the metals. You're thinking that it should. Joey, Bryson, on what, brother? What did you remove? Oh, your spy puts. Oh, damn, you actually traded it? Dude, bro, that is so damn dangerous, man. You could really get mangled up in here, man. Yeah, I was yeah, that's I mean, it still feels weak, right? It's just I hate it when it comes back up like this because it kills your delta. It kills your implied volatility. Lauren, those are crazy metals. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, as long as you're managing your risk, that's really as best as it can get. I mean, it's still falling. It feels. Yeah, Matchko, what is that? No problem. Oh man, it's definitely getting a nice. Okay, it covered the gap too. That's right, Joey. Make sure never to give back. Could it? Okay, I mean, yeah, we have to note down the support that we have currently, right? So on the daily time frame, it is fair to note that this could be a critical support. Let me adjust it just ever so slightly. So 407 to 381. Temporary support, because we just covered that gap. So naturally the top side would be a support. Also, why the hell is it up so much? It's currently almost 50% up on the day, so it looks like it was around 60 or 70 up just a little bit ago. Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Safe and Green Development Corporation unveils letter of intent. Okay. It's a letter of intent. It's not the actual catalyst. It's just an intent. So oftentimes they don't play out the best, but it looks like it was already kind of pre-pricing. People already knew that this was going to come out. So if that's the case, then we may actually be facing a temporary upside if this candle and this daily candle, 4 hours and 38 minutes to close. I'm going to be strict about this though. Not forgiving. If it can close above the wick high of this prior bar, that would be the best thing that can happen, right? So then it would actually print a bullish engulfing candle formation, right? And then this could probably lead a continuation to the upside, but I wouldn't think that it's going to make an upside back up to here. I think your resistance would actually be lower than that. And I did this thing really just IPO like a few weeks ago? My visibility to things like that is very limited. So I think that yeah, maybe it could actually catch. Let me see. Yeah, my I gotta warn you. I say this often, but my edge my edge is extremely diminished when I don't have historical data. No way. At an all-time low. So now here's another bullish engulfing printing on a 12-hour time frame. 4 hours and 36 minutes left for that to print. Yikes. It's going to be very dependent upon that closure though. Okay, so let me pull up the tools here on the 30 minute. Let me see the 15 minute. Okay, there could be a temporary downside here, right? Oh, that's a little critical actually. If there is a temporary downside, that there's a risk there, right? So if we come down to the SMA 14 on the RSI, that means that you would be in the gravitational zone of bull strength. So that means that you can actually fail that downside. You're in the gravitational zone here for an upside too, right? So now if there is the opposing side's gravitation, then is there a moving average above us or something? Let me check. No, there's nothing there. I think it would just be that temporary upside. This one's hard to read. It's very hard to read. I can't catch its psychology as much. SMA 50 conversion into support right now, so that's okay. Let's see. Okay, the 3-hour time frame has broken above the SMA 14. That could use it as a support alongside the gravitational zone down here for a continuation. And then the resistance is that could Magica, I'm not gonna lie, this is very confusing and it's hard for me to read it, but I think that you have a shot here to come back up to this target at 617 to 736. It's huge, the upside there, and there is a bit of a focus. I think that it could be around 663 in between this overall zone that I just gave you. I generally don't like to feel what I just felt. This sense of not having direction. You know what I mean? I don't like to feel insecure about what I'm trying to say. And this is making me feel very insecure. So usually when I feel insecure, I stay away from the trade. Right, so in this case, because you know, I want to make sure that I can give you at least an answer from my perspective. Very short-term downside, and it could have already played out. The downside, right? So now the recovery, I feel like there could be a shot at getting into here. I don't think that it can go back up to the top target. That's interesting, Lauren. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna be used for now, because I know audio technology is starting to move away from magnets, and that used to be a multi-billion-dollar corporation for magnet purchasing for audio speakers. That is no longer the case. So that's gonna kink that industry a bit. Like little by little, the magnets are not being used on speakers as much. For motors, yeah, that's right. Spaceships, like the Tesla rockets. I will say that Neil Tyson has been complaining about budget just being cut smaller and smaller for the space program and space travel. Yeah, or at least until we get some more money in the markets. When we get a bigger bull run or something, there could be that too. So Magic, if you're still in there, I'm sorry I couldn't be more clear on this, right? But it's making me feel a little nervous. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? What is FNGR saying? Okay, it's at 420. It's super slow, but it's moving. Oh, yeah. Lauren, I have been hearing about that. I have been hearing about hydrogen. Right? Yeah, ring the bell. That's a good point. Oh man, I guess the only reason why, and I'm sure that they could, right, pay it themselves, but then that I don't think that would give enough credibility to the public, or validation that it's a good thing to continue because they're self-funding it, right? So when it's being funded by other sources, that's actually, a little more credible. So they pay for most of SpaceX. That's interesting. And then he does, yeah. Craig B, what's up, buddy? HSCS. Let's take a look. Yeah, super boring day in the markets, right? Oh, dude, what? Is it safe to assume that this is correcting? I guess is what you're trying to ask me, right? Oh, Mashka, you don't have to. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. They're working on reusable ones. That's cool. Yeah, it would bring the price down heavily. Thank goodness that they're not acting so bougie to where they actually need it brand new. You know? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see if, first of all, what is the average volume on this? 23 million. That's not bad. Mashka saying you deserve so much. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. It's good to see you. I hope everything is well. I hope all is well with you. Bobby, yeah, it could continue to the upside because several reasons. A lot of times when people say literally no news, no reason for it to go up, there is a statistical reason behind it. Like, and if we start back testing it, then I'll show you, dude, this setup was right here. Historical volatility versus momentum was primed for an upside of which no one could see except for statisticians and systematic traders or system-based traders. And when that setup happens, they'll take it no matter what. And a lot of the times it takes it because it's algorithmic. But, you know, not to say that it doesn't need any news, because the best kinds of trades usually come in with catalyst. Finger got another cent up, 421. Thank you. Man, so yeah, that stuff that you're talking about, Lauren, that's cool. That is very interesting. Let me catch momentum here from the immediate short term. So starting with a 30-minute time frame, we're getting a little bit of resistance right now. And I will have to say that this is approaching the gravitational zone down here. So this is likely to continue. So let's see. Oh, Bob, me too. It's so incredible to me too. It's just amazing how many reasons there could be. So yeah, bearish crossover on the bi-hourly time frame. That's kind of validating a continuation to the downside. We're getting outbound cash right now on the bi-hourly too. So sell pressure is on. 3-hour time frame crossing beneath the SMA 50. Very likely going to continue to the downside from here. And I think it could actually come down a bit lower. Let's see. I guess the next support would be at around 1663. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the way we played it the last time, Off Grid Gorilla. We played, I don't know if you remember that. That's the way we played the SOXS the last time. We played it using NVIDIA as the index. I don't play it all the time, but you know, there was some people out there saying, well, you only trade this, you only trade that. I'm like, dude, I can trade anything. Let me show you a weird play. And then I said, we're going to bet against the semiconductors to the downside in an inverse play. And then I did it just to prove a point. Dude, I honestly am trading live because I wanted to prove a point to those who doubted it. They didn't believe that I could trade it live. They thought I was just lucky every single video or what. I'm like, man, yeah. But yeah, my brother, that is exactly how to trade it. I love it, man. So 4-hour time frame on HSCS. It's also crossing beneath the SMA 50. There may be a support here, maybe a support there, but it's kind of, look at how the blue line is influencing the SMA 14. It's pushing on it. So that it could be a support there, but I'm not sure if it's going to be able to hold it. But there's still downside pressure happening from the immediate short term. They may actually pressure the 4-hour and the 6-hour into crossing beneath. So and then I do think that this can come down to these targets. Now that I'm observing that complete picture, let's see. Okay, damn, 6-hour time frame, EMA 7 validation of resistance. EMA 21 resisting. Damn. Okay, yeah, brother. I think there's a further downside to observe here. Beyond the target that we have already capitulated to. I'm gonna catch it. Hold on. $16.49. Hold on. To 16.04. I think this is getting ready to pull back around here. And I can't really tell if it has enough thrust to bounce to the upside. Is the SPY still going? Oh, it's still kind of pondering around that. Man. I see. Nice. FNGR still holding that 420. Don't laugh with me. Oh my goodness, man. All right, so yeah, STAL still battling the loading zone that we spoke of. Lauren, are there tickers for all those? Or is there like a manufacturing company that you would bet on instead? Or is it per material? Like kind of like you would oil or you would gas or you would you know what I mean? Like orange juice, rice. Like they're all individual. Oh, so you're looking for that, but is it measurable by individual component? And is there a ticker for individual? Because it sounds like you're giving me a semiconductor, right? Like the index. But then you have Nvidia and you have AMD and you have several others. Oh, that's cool. Origin is saying that I know an Army supplier that may have a line to it. That's cool. Thanks, Origin. That's really kind of you, brother. Okay, so it's still all silver and gold and copper, but yet all three of those are separate tickers too. That's what I mean. I'm wondering if they would all just fall under the category of whatever you just said, or will there continue to be individuals? Because if there are individuals, then you'd be able to track which one is a higher volatility and which one is likely to lead the other one into whatever. I'm just looking for any reason to statistically back or statistically measure which one would influence which from a smaller standpoint. So it is 8:40 a.m. We're approaching the lunchtime, and it kind of feels like it too. Really slow price action today, team. Remember, we still have the Fed talking at 11 a.m. Pacific. Tesla was moving up pretty aggressively. So the DXY team, this is what I was talking about, that short-term upside to get the validation of the SMA 200, and this is likely why we're facing a downside on the SPY, because we're getting the slight upside on the dollar value. Let me go take a look at Tesla. I am down. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I was gonna combat still. I think that the resistance here for Tesla would be 244.38. If that is very conditional though. If it does break the prior bar high is 243.62. That's already a natural resistance. So let's see, 243.62. Hold on. 243.62. This is a resistance. 243.62 to 244.32. And specifically, if we can close this next hourly candle above 244.32, that would mark off a continuation to the upside. Yeah, rosy gray glasses. Remember we were talking about that yesterday? We were saying that there could be this there could be the inverse correlation again. So where it separates entirely, and it really is like that, man. It would really just be. Oh, thanks, Lauren, for MP. Thank you. It really is like that, right? It shows that the initial upside, and it has to be a very powerful thrust from the SPY, right? So you get that initial burst to the upside or downside, and then everything under the sun will follow it, right? But from there, as soon as volatility starts dropping, we mentioned yesterday that that's when the small caps and micro caps start to decouple. So then they play inverse. And then we don't benefit, to the upside anymore based on or we don't benefit to whatever direction the broader market would choose as overall. So I guess it would start to follow the IWM or something. So, it do be like that. Lynn, man, I can't tell you the last time I've heard anybody mention to me to look at DWAC. What is Trump doing? What is he saying? Why are you pulling that up? You think there could be a reason here? Current rally on that, man. Look at that. He did? No way. Yeah, this thing is up almost 7% on the day. But it really just moves with him, right? It's whatever, if he does something. No way. He sued 20 news outlets for fake news. Oh, wow. That is magical. Oh, dude, he would be doing that. That's so funny. I mean, this thing is, I gotta say, it's pushing hard. Let me see the 30-minute. A little bit of an overextension on the 30-minute, but corrective nonetheless. I think this could, it may pull back to the EMA 7. So if it does pull back to 1740, okay, let me give you a range though. Because it's feeling like it's about to kind of come down just a little bit based on the shorter time frames. And if it comes down a little bit, I'm going to be aggressive here. This is a really far downside. I'm not sure that it can reach all the way down here, but it's possible. 1751 to 1744. Everybody getting sued right now. Wow. Hold on. Did I not look at this? Matchka, was it you who asked me to take a look at SDG? Yeah, here's the DXY. It's about to come up to the SMA 200. Guys, did I look at SDG just recently? I did, right? Or no? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see the bi-hourly time frame. Damn, bi-hourly time frame is still pivoted towards the upside. If there's a pullback here, it's very tiny and very, very conditional and super limited. Origin, see you later, bro. I did, right? Green Mountain, do you remember if I was bullish on it or bearish? Because I'm curious to see why I'm not catching the analysis thread that I put on it. Okay, so if this thing really is continuing to the upside in the manner of which it is, oh my goodness, man. Let's talk about resistances, right? So there's a few. Oh man. It's a little nerve-wracking for me to say this, but sure, I guess this is an opportunity here to get long this asset and face 1802. I mean, that's a big upside, 1802 to 1810. A Green Mountain, you're taking care of babies? I love it. Oh, sick kids. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it has a shot at this. Damn, it just moved up. I think it has a shot at this resistance here. Now, I don't know if it's going to go beyond it, right? Because you're getting close to some serious areas of resistance. And yeah, so like, for example, this area, I'll note it down just in case. 1870 to about 1901. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that there is that potential to reach that top side too, but it would start to become a little difficult to cross above it, right? Because it really hasn't. Yeah, for months on end here. It's not to say that it won't do it, but we have to be very careful when approaching those targets there. So GTII experiencing a Viagra double close bingo cross. No way, bro. Off-grid Gorilla, dude, thank you so much. There's no way. I don't remember. Bro, you did it. You were awesome at it yourself. It is moving on up closer to that resistance that we were talking about here, team. Let's see if it works out. If FOMO doesn't already enter it, right? On the daily time frame, this is up 7.3% now. Wow. Yeah, Bob, that's oftentimes that's a few people do that, and it's a grand gesture from them, man. Thank you so much, you guys. I really don't expect it, but I try my best for you. But FNGR, it is actually holding 424 now, and it just moved up to 431. Man. And Tesla is also moving on up to see if we can catch that resistance level that we're speaking of to. We shall see. We shall see. Aw, Bob, thank you. Thank you, guys. You're so kind. Okay. Stall. Okay, finally getting a little bit of a bounce. Really trying to accumulate from that point there. Oh man, getting even closer now. 1796. No, it broke beneath it. That's already it's a bad sign that it broke beneath it. But what I meant to say was the closing. I think I did say it too. But it's a closing period. So if you start to get candle closures beneath the invalidation zone, then that's a cause for worry. but the breaking of it, you know, it is negative, but not as bad as closing bases. Oh man, Bob, I can't. Yeah, you remember me talking about that, right? I'm super bullish on coin. VLG is the house edge, and you gave me that play, so you get the house. What, man? Thanks for all you do for us, aka your team. Off Grid Gorilla, dude, you're awesome. Yes, Bob, completely. Yes, that's what that's the narrative there, my brother. Getting this upside here to the SMA 200 on the DXY to just validate you know, a further downside here for the DXY. I think the dollar value has a real shot here of creating a support bottom at a 102 and then breaking beneath that 102. That's where we can get sent down to, oh man, no way. Yeah, potential 101 to, whoa. Yeah, I'm actually seeing way further downside for the Dixie. Today is a temporary downside, it feels like. I hope these guys don't screw with it, man. You know what I mean? The Fed. Dude. Yeah, brother. GDC. Oh, that's the other one that. I think that was the one, Green Mountain. I think GDC was the one that I just covered. Yeah, it's GDC. I thought it was SDG. You got in at 350? Brother, this is my resistance. That I guess you weren't here to listen to me. This is the resistance here. I wasn't expecting any further than this here. 350 and then the 385 to 406. This was my top side, and it looks like price action already rejected from the top side of about 408. That played out exactly the way I said. I would not. I don't know where it can go from here. Right, so this was based on, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if this is the type of catalyst that would introduce new highs and maintain it. I think this is gonna fall back down. I mean, it can always continue up, but I spoke about this like 10 minutes ago, or like 10 or 15 minutes ago. I was not expecting a continuation to the upside beyond this point. Never screw with the small Dixie. That's what my aunt said. D Money, what is good? How you doing, man? You were hitting the dumbbells double X. That is awesome. I would be very careful here. You're in the money. You know, you're like that would be considerably an awesome day trade. All right, so DWAC just passed our first target. Let me take a look at Tesla here again. I know we've been kind of talking about it for a bit now. Oh man, when did it hit? It already. That this is literally my take profit. 243.62 to 244.32. It just touched 243.62. Damn. It literally grabbed the target. Let me wow. Let me see if it can continue though. Actually, let me do this on another chart too. Okay, it's currently at the resistance of this gap here, right? So that's if we can beat that. See, the thing is that in Bob, I'm sorry, D Money. The thing is that I didn't see a continuation to the upside beyond this point here. And the reason I'm saying this is because it feels like it's just creating a series of lower highs, right? And I wasn't sure if this can actually continue. I was not convinced myself. Right, so that feels like we would resist some. Actually, if I can adjust it ever so slightly here, and then zoom into this, even that regression is suggesting that top side resistance there too. And I'm not like trying to be like a perma bear or anything like that. I just think that this doesn't have enough for a continuation. So let me pull up the hourly time frame linear regression channel and see where we are. Oh, that's right. That's where I based it from. I'll show you. Let me get this dimmed out, because I'm looking at the linear regression, this thing here. Okay, so this has 44 seconds. Yeah, we're about to hit lunchtime. It's about to close beneath the 244.32. So that means here that it may catch a very short-term upside again to validate the resistance of 243.62 to 244.32, and then it would be a bear play. So I think this is getting ready for a pullback. And that, my friend, is my final offer. Yeah, it could cause FOMO. It definitely could. But I mean, remember, right, that these things naturally play the zigzag. They'll continue onwards. They'll pull back. It's presently around 3% up. So 3 points up like this could be just the beginning. You'll always end up getting that Z shape to the upside. Here's the closure. We just got it right now. But the thing is that in the lunchtime, things change. The whole algorithm changes. So that could immediately capitulate or show us the upside and then capitulate. But getting this upside here all the way to 243.62, where we said we'd face a resistance, that is already showing that we moved all the way to that top zone, and we had a chance to move upside of the 244.32. We did not have enough bull conviction, so this is probably why we're starting to sell off red. And this could introduce a bottom side target, an initial bottom of about 240.41 to about 239.27, with a potential of 238.71. 238.71. Right there. There we go. But yeah, this is a lot of bear pressure now. Closing beneath the linear regression channel is not good. Yeah, right, Bob. That's what I was talking about. I can't believe it hit it dead on the money like that. That's awesome. Nice, D Money. So that could be the complete response overall. So it's saying that it's still bullish. So there could be just a temporary pullback and before a continuation to the upside. So if there is another area of support, now that you say that, then let's take into consideration this for a potential bounce. I usually don't like to switch up too much because then, just talking over here, right? But yeah, 241.50 to 242.01 could be the initial. Bob is saying not a penny off from this 243.62. And it was completely discretionary. Remember when I was looking at it, I'm like, and then until I finally just, all right, it will be this. Dude. So let's see if we can catch the downside here too. I guess my personal conviction was the lower target. And honestly, it would be better, right, to get this downside here, because then it would really load up. Then you could really accumulate for a continuation to the upside. Double X saying, thanks, bro. Sometimes I'm outside hitting the dumbbells, doing pull-ups and whatever and miss stuff. That's great, my brother. But remember, you got me here, so I can always answer it. D-Money saying, great TA, bro. Oh, man, thank you so much, man. I hope this does help you out, at least in perspective or direction. So then if you benefit off of it, I benefit too, man, because you get to see, or you get to say that it worked out, and bro, that's incredible news. PCSA dip. Okay, it's coming up to our prior support zones. They're still valid. Okay, so there is a very particular zone here. And also remember that we're printing this, I mentioned it earlier, that we're printing this bi-daily just bearish engulfing. It's huge. To recover all the way back up here to beyond 41.97 doesn't seem impossible, but it's kind of, the lower this goes, the more improbable it can be, right? So the potential bounce area is 38.48 to 39.50, right? But it is a very dangerous play, because I'm going to adjust this to right here, because starting to close hourly candles, and maybe even a 4-hour actually would do it, beneath 38.06, or what is the low of 38.05. So yeah, closing any like 4-hour time frame beneath 38.05, that's dangerous. That would introduce further downside for sure. And particularly down to 36. So you're gonna start losing a few. Yeah, you're gonna lose a few whole ticks here. Off-Grid Gorilla saying, Arca, you should change your name to the Charting Oracle. The Oracle. Dude. You know, that's funny you said that, because like I was trying to think of like cool names that would trigger some people to observe, or to just to give them more reason to look at my mathematical thesis. And that name did pop up because of the Matrix, right? So I was thinking to myself, ooh, that's coding, right? That's cool. The Oracle, she's like, you know. And then, but I didn't do that. I chose Arca. And you know what? My friend actually told me, he asked me, he said, why did you choose? Guys, hold on just a sec. Let me just go ahead and say goodbye to the little lady. What is up, team? We're back in the move. We're back in the move. Okay, so PCSA did get that bounce from this loading zone here. So, I'm not entirely convinced just yet. It would be nice if it continued from here, right? But I guess the next dangerous thing would just be in 3 hours and 45 minutes to officially get this bearish engulfing on a buy daily. That's, the higher the time frame, the higher the strike rate, and then it would really become dangerous, right? So Katie Cat saying I'm already signed up for the next master's course. Who's with me? Yeah, you guys. So if track 3 master students already started, so if you are curious, go ahead and send me a message to ArcMastersCourse at gmail.com, right? And I will pass you the syllabus and disclaimer and all that good stuff. So ArcMastersCourse at Gmail. And then I'm looking to start this one by the end of the year. As you know, the holiday season all gets in the way, especially for the track 3 students right now, right? So we just completed the second week. We're going to the third one, and we are debating on. I think we're just gonna have to say no. Family time is family time, right? So this weekend may be off. Raka the Spy. Yeah, there we go. See, it just came back into this area here. I'm not completely convinced that this would be the official bounce, as it still has room to fall into that actual invalidation zone of 3807. So if it does get that would be the zone to really make sure that we can close candles above it. If it closes anything, like I said, and it's let's see. Anything as like a 4-hour time frame closure beneath that 3807, that would do it for me. That would likely a downside to continue from there. Oh, nice. CLMV getting a little pump to the upside now. That's good. It's at a resistance right now, right at 479, sitting at 478. So yeah, combating that on I'd say an hourly closure, that would be okay for a continuation to the upside and touching the 489 to 504 resistance. Very, very cool though. And it did get the bottom support here that we spoke of last week. What do we have here? Okay, so yeah, ASRE is now starting to correct, team. It's going back up to 3640. Please remember that today we faced the top side of 3845. That is very, very impressive. So we've been talking about this for quite some time now, and I think it's been about I don't know how long. Off-Grid Gorilla, do you think it's been like a week? I think a week or a week and a half of me saying that this is likely going to start, making its way up now. Like it just the statistical setup, it was there, man. And then also this critical break. This felt like the break of the regression, retest, and continuation. Yeah, about 1.5 weeks, right? Kitty's never died. Me too. Me too. I mean, easily. It's. I do believe in this play, right? So, and it would also be cool to just get some extra cash because, man, I had to spend a bunch of money yesterday. Damn it. My wife, she got 2 nails. Okay, so she got on the freeway, right? So she got a nail on the wall of the front right tire, and a nail on another wall on the rear right tire. So that automatically screws the balance. So you have to get the 4 freaking tires now, right? No patching on the walls. You can't do that, right? So definitely went to get 4 new tires for her new car. Damn it. And yeah, so getting a win on ASRE would be money. Arca's cars, yeah, and you know what? They told me. So I have these rims in my car, right? They're the 20s, and they said that I actually cracked the one on the front right. So immediately had to buy a new rim. So I bought the rim yesterday, right? Luckily, it was only like $400 something, so it dropped in price over the last few years. And I had to buy the tires, which was around, it was a good deal, $800 for all four, with installation and balance and all that good stuff. So, dude. And then my wife told me, I bought a new fridge for the garage. She told me yesterday. And I'm like, oh, dude. So I'm like, damn. I was like, I definitely don't want to spend like $2,000 a day here. Like, so I told her, ASRE is playing well. Ooh, we just fell beneath the support zone, right? So this could be an indication to cover the gap, team. Watch out. So that would be the gap at 0062, and then the potential for the lower support bounds would be 0050 and 0058. The two freaking potentials here, man. Damn it. Yeah, man, it definitely never ends. So, but I'm very lucky though, because the shop is it's a really good friend of mine, and they're like giving me the damn deal, bro. So they're all I have to do is buy, I'll buy all the parts at cost, right? So, but it's still a pretty penny. So, yeah, I told my wife that, getting this ASRE play to pay off a little bit would be cool right now. It would be cool. All right. FNG are currently sitting at 420. I know we just got that top side of 431. In fact, the top side for today was actually a high of 434. So that's not bad. Yeah, Bob, it was a bunch of stuff to spend, man. Is BTC moving on up now? It's correcting. It fell pretty low here. It actually dipped down to 36,230. I was thinking that this was about to break down completely, but it still may have that chance. I don't... Let me see. I'm not entirely convinced that this is the true upside here, because it could very well resist at 37,850. Because I was already thinking that this would start to break down. And now, while the targets are still valid, I just don't know when it's going to do it. Oh, 100%. Bob, 100%. Absolutely good and very observant of you. Yes, absolutely. These are correlated. And Lauren said earlier, too, he said he said a statement. He said gold and Bitcoin. That's also true. Let's see. Sorry, team. I'm like in deep thought right here, because this. Let me just jot down the resistance level up here, right? So it would be at 37,745 to about 37,880. So I mean, definitely know that. Well, yeah, this is like a $135 move. In the space here, it's normal. It's because the asset is worth 37 grand, right? So honestly, a $300 to $500 move is kind of just a sneeze for an asset like this. The prophet prophecies, says Berenson. Dude, that's funny. Here it goes, you guys. I think there's further. We're starting to inch closer and closer towards that SMA 200. Bob, I like how you're looking at things, man. You're doing good. You're doing so damn good, brother. So kitties, no way. You have 90,000? What the hell, you guys? That's ridiculous. Every single time, I'm always the smallest freaking holder. I have like 10,500. Yeah, man, me too. Bob, I have to tell you, man, I never stop learning, right? It's definitely a critical thing. Oh, nice, off-grid gorilla. That's awesome. Yeah, I think you have enough holdings to really, bank on the short-term moves too. Bob, you do not seem like you're 65, man. You sound, at least when you type, you sound young at heart. Off-grid gorilla, I realized that you look kind of like one of my favorite bass players, man. Very, very similar, and that's why I thought. Remember when you told me that? No, I'm a brown boy, man. Remember when I told you that you look white? You look white, and you said no, you're that you were brown or whatever. So I remember why I thought that you looked white, and it's because of this bass player, bro. He's I mean, I don't think he's as fit as you are, right? But he's still, he's fit, right? But just definitely not. Oh yeah, that picture that you put up the other day, that was you young, or when was that? The hell you mean? Don't tell Frank B. You have a picture up. Dude, oh my goodness, man. That is dude, the picture with the hat, you put it up just a couple days ago. Was that a younger you? Oh man, I can't believe how slow it's moving. That's terrible. I mean, right, I get it. It's 9:26 a.m., meaning it's 12:26 Eastern time. Oh. What the hell did the Fed say? Dude, that was a picture of you a year and a half ago? Bro, you do not look 58. Well, when you were. You're going for the big 6-0. Oh, double X, you're the same age? Right, hold on. I want it. What the heck did they say? What did the Fed say? Damn it. Oh, off-grid gorilla, that's awesome, dude. Is really no one talking about it? What is happening? Man. Let's see. That, Bob, you putting those two names next to each other, that's ridiculous. What? Meet Kevin, he's... That guy has his own ETF. He has his own jet airplane. I have my brand new 4 new tires. So oh, man. No. Lynn, when did that happen? When did that happen? Don't say that out loud if you don't mean it. No way. Let me go see BNB. What? Oh, I mean, it's down 3. Let me see. Oh, yeah. No. My point is just that he's so established that he's just so, you know, it's I guess what I'm really trying to say is that it's so, it's humbling as all hell, man, for you to put my name next to someone like Meet Kevin, right? That dude, he's like another level, man. He has like 1 million followers. He's big time, dude. He is big time. He just got to go to the NYSC and he rang the bell. Like, no one in the NYSC knows who I am. They just know that I took the top floor name, Arca. So on Forbes, they said that CZ, he actually. Oh man. I wonder if he did it so that Microsoft can hire him. Dude, I'm sorry you did not create. I'm sorry, but you were not the CEO of OpenAI. You did create a lot of money here for Binance, but you are not OpenAI. Oh, man. Yeah, Captain Daddy, yeah, I think that there could be a continuation to the upside here for BT. I actually said last week or 2 weeks ago that there was a preparation to the upside, and I was looking for. I know it's kind of a huge resistance level, but around 2 weeks ago, I did say 38,000 to 44,000 BTC in 2 weeks, and it just reached similar to those targets, right? Somebody actually asked me just a little bit ago if I can break down or if I can create a thread on BTC, as I did XRP and Solana last week. So I think I should consider that, right? Because me myself, I am looking to acquire some more gaming tokens and stuff. I want to add to the Gala bag. I want to add to the. I'm still debating on. I actually want to look at. I actually want to look at things under the Ethereum network, right? So just the gaming sector is what I think is going to pop off the biggest. But please do notice that the Binance daily chart has converted the SMA 200 into a support, so that's kind of big. So let's see. Oh, did it? That would be, oh man, that was a little early though. Let me see the SPY then. Yeah, let me pull it out here. Let's see, where is it? I want this chart. Oh, it has a good shot, man. It has a good shot for a continuation to the upside here. If we do get this closure, 26 minutes and 53 seconds left, getting the closure of this hourly candle above 452.75, let's just say that it did close up here somewhere, right? That would just mean that we would get probably a pullback down to validate your EMA 21 at around 453.01. And then potentially a wick down to 452.88 to test the regression bottom, and then it would continue to the upside. Right? But yes, this would flip into a potential bullish play. Of course, we have the SMA 10 there to combat, but we'll see. And STAL, we were talking about the support bottom, the range. So the overall range was 2050, 2058, but please remember that there is a gap here, right? And that gap top is 2062. So 2062 could also be a potential bounce zone. Rocka, no problem. So Bob is saying that CZ to plead guilty of criminal and civil crimes. Oh, dude, it was speculated on 2 years ago. I'm surprised that guy had anything to say about the capitulation for Terra Luna. Like he was talking up a storm like he was all this freaking, Mr. Captain America up in here, man. When they interviewed him based on whatever happened with the decoupling of the stable coin, right? And also the collapse of Luna, like all that, man, he was talking up a storm. My dude over here just pleading guilty. Yeah, he should have kept his head down for sure. So Bob is saying for violating anti-money laundering requirements. Wow. Captain Daddy saying talking facts only, my bro, only. So Daryl, that's what I'm thinking here, man. Potential support bottoms right down in there, and then a potential recovery from that, right? As I do see it as a heavier possibility. Wow. So Tesla actually did not reach its top side. That's what I was saying earlier, team. That I felt like it could have been done already, reaching this top side, right? So now it's in the process of creating a potential tweezer bottom here. And since we got this top side, right, and this candle is now making a lower high, that means that this candle here would close and encourage the downside continuation in 23 minutes and 49 seconds, that is. Binance is to be fined 4.3 billion. I think their cap is like 24 billion right now. That's a lot. They're going to take 4 billion out of that? Oh my goodness, that is not good. Oh, dude. Yeah, cuz I think Binance's market cap is around 24 billion dollars. So damn. I wonder who's going to step up to the plate, man. That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one. And I don't know if this is true, but I think CZ is also, I think he also knows programming. I think he knows how to code. Oh man, what a crappy story. Guys, it's just like once you start, it's like once you start making money, it's like people get so blinded by the light. Stall coming down. Oof, getting close to that 2 and 6-2. Let's see if it can actually cover the gap and bounce there. But please remember that the actual support zone was 2 and 50 and 2 and 58. Another one bites the dust. Hey. See, Kitty's never died is saying how about they find Citadel? That and Chase. They do find them, dude. They find Citadel all the time, and other market makers too. But the finds are more like slap in the hands, like slaps. They're just quick little. Don't do that. Stop it. You're so cute. You know, it's like that. Oh man, they're always so. Yeah, they never really correct. Or I don't know, man. They're probably afraid or something. Damn, JP Morgan Chase has been fined $30 to $40 billion over the past 20 years. Man, that is crazy. Oh, team, were these the support? Oh, right. These were the supports from last night. Damn it, man. I thought it was 396. It went to 4. I really thought I was going to capitulate lower. But sometimes because that happens there, like price action would want to get its retribution here. But I mean, honestly, that's a pretty mega double bottom here if it does respect that. And we were down here. Back here on August 21st this year, right? And we were also down here on both these weeks, right? So Monday, July 17th, and then again on Monday, July 24th. All three of these times, we got some pretty nice bounces to the upside. But the thing is, this time around, that this is an inflection point. So that's where it starts to get a little dangerous, okay? Don't get fooled by that, right? So when it pumps to the upside just shy of targets like these, that usually means that you're going to collect some more bears. 66 would be some bears, and then also 70 would be some bears too. They're waiting for the discount so that they can bet the downside to officially meet the closure of that gap, because psychologically speaking, there could be bulls waiting right at that gap. It's not validated and it's not true. I'm just saying that that's usually how things tend to work. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay. So how's this moving, man? I guess it's good that it's fluctuating around that 420 to 424 cent zone. That's not bad. Not bad whatsoever. And let's see, ASRE still combating that 36 cent top, right? It's at 35.94 right now. Man, I can't believe it reached all the way to the regression top. Man, we literally spoke of that. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's looking good, man. ASRE is looking good. Long signal is still printed and very, very, it was very successful. Man, that's awesome. That has won this case to get them out. It will be announced very soon. No way. And sorry, Off-Grid Gorilla. So hired the only what, brother? What is that? So I apologize. I'm not catching it. No trust, no belief. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I star singing like William? Oh, okay, gotcha. The only proven lawyer law firm. That is so cool. So yeah, I don't know if I'm understanding what you're saying. No trust, no belief. And I think I've seen you on his lives. Is that? Am I mistaken? Oh man. William likes to sing between his rants. He does? Has he not been holding his live sessions during the morning anymore? I haven't really been following that. So he has already beat the Kramers, so they know it's time to go. Oh, no way. That's why you think that's why you think price action could be going up? There could be insides who know. It's like the raid bottle coming into the cockroaches. They know. And then they scatter. Or when you take the lid off and then like there's light. All the roaches are like, wow, no, they found us. So William has been listening to Klingon operas? No way. Oh my goodness. Bob is saying the afternoon, but he's been very cranky lately. I bet, dude. Man. One day I'm going to meet that guy and I'm going to tell him, right, bro, I'm going to teach you how to day trade. Let's go. He's be like, no, Arca, I know Arca. And I'm gonna tell him, no, you got to learn. Let's go. Dude. Hey, man, that is actually a good observation, and I'm going to take it off Greg Gorilla. I often say things like that. Like, for example, when ASRE was showing the strength, before this upside started happening, I think it was down here at around 25, 24. I started to put out those videos, remember? And I said that it feels like there could be something internally, right? And then the statistics just happened to point at an upside right before some catalyst gets announced. Dude, this happens all the time. Everybody always asks me, not only for ASRE, for real though, for real. Like so many other tickers. Like people would say, how did you know that this would be announced? I said, I never said that was going to be announced. I said that historical volatility versus momentum, it's indicating a potential upside that can last this long on an average move this high or whatever, and then the catalyst comes out and there's no way that anyone would have known what that catalyst was. Right. So I will have to say that statistics often play that kind of, it's like the underlying behavior matches like their very existence. It's so curious. It's so cool, man. I love it. Oh, so Bob is saying, so I think he's frustrated over the call on CAUD. Didn't work out, and he knows people lost quite a bit. Oh, no. It's like major announcements or events follow the TAs. Yes, it is uncanny. It's so interesting and very, very cool. And and they conform to fibs, which is, in other words, that's what I mentioned as being the geometric targets. They do. Bob, as far as the NVIDIA earnings, I have no clue, but what I do know is that I don't know if they're going to come into expectations, but they have been trying for now a few months. They dropped the prices on their RTX 4070 graphics cards. They made it more accessible or more available to a different demographic. They also released the 7700 or 7800K graphics card, I believe. I'm not sure if that was actually I think that may have been AMD's Radeon. But they've been dropping the prices on things, right? Because deflation. So I think that could have increased sales for them a bit. Options are predicting a 7% move either way. Damn, that is big. That's a huge loss or a huge win. Oh, hell no. So I have a friend looking at applying TA techniques to weather forecasting or disease spread with an emphasis on fibs. Technical analysis can be applied to virtually anything, it seems. Oh, dude, I say it all the time too. It's like, dude, my wife just got so mad at me, I capitulated. So she dropped me down to the 0.5. Dude, that's funny. But I bet, and I mean, all jokes aside, that's really interesting. She just bumped me below the SMA 200. Now it's not going to be good. The wife's behavior too. That's funny. She just bounced from the golden pocket. We're in good. She's happy now. She will frequently retrace to the 0236. Yeah, that's it. That's a good bounce point right there, man. I love it. Guys, today's market sucked, except for ASRE, of course. But everything just such a drag, man. Whoa, look at this. Binance falling. It's coming down to, ooh, is it going to fail the 200? Man, it's moving. This thing is moving. Ring the bell. There's no way I'm ever going to let go of TradingView. Dash Trader, I'm going to use it for its direct access to order routing, right? So I do not like their charting. It's very accurate. It is. You can also set it on log or on standard, but it's the way that it moves. I guess the only upside that it has on it is the moving of the 1 minute candles. But I don't really look at 1 minute, right? I trade the 5 minute if at the smallest increment or at the smallest interval. So I'm gonna have Dash Trader as my triggering platform, but I will continue doing everything on TradingView. I know, like for example, the let's see. I'm gonna pull this up. So this girl here, the humble trader, she trades on DAS and also trades on this girl here, the humble trader, right? So she trades on DAS and actually makes her thesis up on TradingView, and that's not an uncommon thing. Many professional traders use DAS alongside TradingView. So, but yeah, she's definitely good. She's a 6-figure trader, and this guy, I know that he has a direct access order routing platform too. I forgot which one it is, but he's an 8-figure trader. This guy, Lance Breitstein, he's one of my favorite systematic traders. Right? It's kind of like me pointing out one of those superstars, it's me pointing out like Stephen Curry or something. Right, so it's equivalent to that. But yeah, ring the bell. That was an awesome question. I guess the only thing that I'm gonna have up is probably for when I am trading, I'll probably have my montage up and show my level 2, maybe. But I'm not following. Guys, I'm not feeling good about VWAP anymore, and I'm not feeling good. You're a 2-figure trader, dude. That's how I started, man. I started a 2-figure, and it was only one time I reached 5 figures, and then from there I just brought it back down because I needed that money to, situations here, man. You're catching the very beginnings of Arca. But yeah, I started 2 figures, turned it into 5, and then did whatever. But yeah, man, that was an incredible question, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was saying that I don't believe, I'm finding that that the level 2 information that I'm watching is no longer correlating the price as well as it did before. It's not latching as good. And I'm also noticing that VWAP the traditional VWAP, volume weighted average price, is not serving as well as it did before. And I'm noticing that probably the best way of trading VWAP would be anchored, right? So if you can do anchored volume weight, that would be good. Dude, that's awesome. Ring the bell. That is awesome. That's so. In my case, I had to save my house from getting taken from me because I lost 2 jobs. My son was dying, 2 years old. Lots of crap happened. Lots of stupid crap happened. And, so that, and even today, I often revert back. I often revert back my account to $500, and then 500 I turn into like $1,000, $2,000, get it out within that week or two, and then do it again, and then that week or two, bring it out again, and just because like this is full on like my job, right? So I have to. I can't grow as fast as I would, but that time is gonna come. It's okay. Now that I'm getting my DAS trader up and running, I'll be able to trade. Risking a little higher because I'll have complete control over my tools. Like I can't be dealing with a platform telling me that due to high market volatility, we're not allowing market orders right now. Dude, that is a trap. That is so illegal. I am not a fan of brokers that do that, and that's Weeble all freaking day, man. That is not okay. Not okay. It is my God-given choice to market sell. And it's also kind of a breach of trust because market orders are more expensive than limit orders. So it all sounds crappy. Right, you guys? So yeah, team, we're approaching the end of lunchtime, and it still feels like the DXY may want to touch that SMA 200. I don't know if it's going to happen today. It may take another day for it to happen, right? But I will also try to find out what the hell the damn Fed even said. I don't know what happened. 2, 1, 12, 11. So they're going to speak in about an hour. Oh, right. Damn it. I was asking earlier what they said. No, so the Fed is going to speak in about an hour, and then we shall see what happens in the markets. Yeah, because everything is kind of at a standstill here now. Like a heavy amount of contraction happened. And we shall move on from here. That's good, bro. That's good. It's good that you abandoned it. So Matchka saying Arca TradingView has a 70% off Black Friday promo. What level would I need to buy in order to buy and use your ARC indicator? So you can actually use it on the free account, but with a limited amount of indicators at once, right? Because you would get in the this is the email to reach, by the way, team. That's how we were determining the buy and sell signals based on like armor, right? So for example, here Tesla had a buy signal, a long signal, printed at around 222. It's sitting at 242 right now without any sell signals present. So it does have a high hit rate, right? So if you want to use this indicator alongside another 8 of the indicators from the subscription package, which is you have armor, balancer, composure, DBSI, enhanced back D, right? You have sniper, trendline, whale spotter. So all of these are part of the ARQ series, right? So when you do get those, you can use them in any combination that you want. But if you have a free account, you wouldn't be able to go beyond 3 indicators. When you have okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I have a premium account is because they give me access to unlimited chart saves. So when you save a chart up here, right, it literally asks you to save a new layout or something, right? So you create a new chart. Every single time you create one, you'll have the option to save it up here because it says unnamed, right? So I think Pro Plus allows you up to 10 different charts of saves, but the premium account allows you unlimited. And I mean, to tell you the truth, I think I could. No, I couldn't. I look at so many tickers because I'm an influencer, right? So I think I would always still need the unlimited chart saves. But that's the only reason I have premium. But I think that was the only difference too. Just the unlimited chart saves, and everything else would be around the same. And if there is a difference, then you could put an unlimited amount of indicators too. But Pro Plus allows you 10 freaking indicators at once. And I think the most indicators that I use in one shot are around that 10. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. I'm using 10 right here, and I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same ones because I'm just not keeping track of it. Right? So just to put it that way, right? So I think honestly, you could probably get away with the Pro Plus if you are going to be continuing to, do your thing. So Off-Grid Gorilla saying, keep making us money, Arca, and a 1%, and the 1%, nice, man, of the profits, you will be a 6-figure trader in no time. Let's go. Dude. Off-Grid Gorilla, I love you, dude. Yeah, you guys. So, and that's how that would happen, right? So, I think I would, if I had the option to stick to Pro Plus, I would. But Black Friday, 70% off, that's ridiculous. So if you are interested in getting that account from the 70% off discount Black Friday, I think it's on now. So find a link in the description below for TradingView, and it'll take you straight there. So Mashka saying, okay, so Pro Plus is $216 for 13 months. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, yeah, I totally hear it. I have 85 days left on my trading for TradingView, and they're offering me the 70%. I'm like, man, but I just spent so much money yesterday on like tires and rims and refrigerators. I'm like, you guys, all these $200, they add up. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and cut it here. Expect the Dixie to try to reach that SMA 200, and only then would I see a continuation to the upside. I think we still need to consider another little small correction on the SPY. I don't think it's going to continue to the downside here forever. Right? It really does feel temporary, and then we'll see what's up. Right, but yeah, I'm still bullish the markets. I'm still bullish coin. I'm hella bullish ASRE. Oh, I know I got a bunch of questions over the last weeks, right? Arca, are you still bullish on ASRE? I'm like, yeah, you guys, what the hell? We have to hold it. Right, and now it's paying off, so it's looking really good, team. I'm happy for those who did hold a bit of that position there. So, yeah, but I appreciate everybody for coming on by. Off-Grid Gorilla, thank you, my brother, for everything. Mashka, good to see you again. Bob, Raka, ring the bell. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Kitties never die. Always a pleasure. So, yeah, if any questions at all, reach out to me. Green Mountain, love you, buddy. Daryl, if you're still in there, adios. Captain Daddy, adios. All right, you guys. Cryptic, what's up, buddy? Dude, what? Oh, man. Dude, I just have a bunch of stupid crap to do, man, because of Thanksgiving. Oh, goodness gracious. Chad Vivian, love you, buddy. Lynn, I'm gonna catch you later. Damon, I'll see you soon. Cyber Sultan, adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, and forever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well. Very good rest of your day, and I shall catch you at the bell mañana. See you, George. Peace.